yeah, I do.
Yes.
That's how I got this way.
Believe me.
I have lost 65 pounds though recently.
Wow.
I know I'm not used to wearing something so form-fitting.
Yeah, it's okay.
You know, it's like,
We've all been there.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
Bob and I were heavy at one point, you know.
And how'd you do it? Just diet?
Well, you know what? A couple of years ago, we started walking.
Walking.
Yeah, I thought it was a New Year's resolution. Bob said, "Oh, the hell with that." But I kept it in my mind, and we kept going every night. Now,
that's a wonderful form of exercise.
Yeah, it is.
Do you still do it?
We do. We don't do it as often.
No.
That first year, we were doing it every night, come hell or high water. But
good.
now other things have started to trickle in, and we're working part-time jobs and stuff like that.
I know.
Okay, but we do. We manage to say to each other, "We're going for a walk tonight."
Yeah.
And
I had a fall about, when was it? 4 years ago. I was on a soccer field. Actually, I wasn't playing. I went to see my grandson's girlfriend play, and it was a night game. And after it was black pavement. But as I went out, and there were lights around, but as I went out, the black pavement had a mat that was kind of rolled. And so I was there. I had keys and phone.
Wasn't that to cover up some electrical wires or something?
It was to cover up something that maybe kids wouldn't trip on or something. But it got rolled up. Yeah. So I had phone and keys in this hand, and I had just had a shoulder replacement like 3 months before, so I was doing exercises for the shoulder. So anyhow, I landed on that arm and head right here. And so it was like right away. That was like right away. It got black. And
she can't see out of one eye.
Ambulance came and everything went into the hospital, and I lost the sight in that eye. No sight in that eye at all. Gone. And so I'll call you before I go out to drive. No, but that and this is as far up as I can move the sand. So my high school grandson says to some of his friends in his house, he said, "Hey guys, I want you to meet my grandma. Here's one-armed, one-eyed Betty." I said, "Garrett, my will is not made up yet."
Oh, that's the comedian in the family.
Yeah.
He's going to college in Chicago and interning at Second City, which is the big comedy troupe there. Yeah. So, one-armed, one-eyed Betty.
But I do well. Life is good.
So he's going to be a comedian? Is that what you said? Alright, watch out, Betty. You're going to be the crux of his jokes.
Yeah, he texts me once in a while. "How you doing, Grandma?" G-Ma, they
I'll
call
call
me.
you.
That's the way I sign my text, G-Ma. G-Ma. So they're calling me G-Ma now.
You gangsta, you. So
Yeah.
what line of work are you folks in?
I clean houses for a living.
Good for you. My mom did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you your own boss?
I'm
Or?
my own boss.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Client's going to be my boss.
Right, so you
Good
don't work
idea.
for an agency that you have to answer to. That's good. That's
If you
good.
notice my car, it's got the advertisement on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good idea, though.
You are welcome to come to my house and help me out.
I believe you would be the kind of customer that I would like.
Oh,
Yes.
well, good. Good.
Yes, I've got some that are a little trying, but
sure.
and I've got to say, the good outweighs the bad. So most of my clients, my motto is I show up, I clean, I get paid, and I leave. Some of them have to trickle in and
Keep an eye on you.
keep an eye on me.
Oh, yeah,
Text
it's
me
awful.
every now and then, or say,
yeah.
"Oh, you missed here." And
Oh,
I know.
micromanagers. Yeah.
I wonder about those people. I do have a lady and her daughter who do clean for me. Every 2 weeks they come in. I mean, I don't say a word to them. They're so nice. I mean, it's like, I never say anything. If you don't do this, don't do that. I mean, I don't care. It's like, it helps me, that's all.
I did that on Nantucket.
You did cleaning on
I have
Nantucket
one
for very
lady
wealthy people.
who's been my first customer, and her daughter and her son had subsequently took me on after they got married. Now, I don't work for the son anymore, but the daughter is just as diligent as the mother is. And I was talking about my ups and downs with other customers, and Lee said to me, she goes, I don't understand why anybody would say anything to you. She goes, if you don't get it this time, you'll get it the next time. And I thought, well, that's a good motto to live by too, because yes, that's true. You know, if I consistently miss something, say, gee, you know, you're
say it nicely.
You're missing over here, you know.
Did you know there's a powder room on the first floor?
Yeah.
But some people want the world, you know,
They do.
for very little pay, yeah.
Or
I
they think
couldn't
you're
live
gonna
with
get away
those
with
kind of
something.
people. I couldn't, I'm not,
No. Bob, what do you do?
I'm in the fantastic world of fleet management. I'm a supervisor of auto shop for a local park down in Montgomery County, Maryland. So
Oh.
I have 8 mechanics, a lead mechanic, and a welder. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of fun.
Very good.
Never thought I'd end up in that. I
No.
always wanted to be a locomotive engineer.
Oh. Okay, you have to come to Greenfield Village in Dearborn, Michigan, and also the Henry Ford Museum.
I've heard about
It's
the Henry Ford.
filled with locomotive engines that you can climb up on, and then also
Little boy
antique
string,
cars and some antique planes.
The roundhouse.
Mm-hmm.
oh, thanks, Sam.
I remember I'll tell you, I remember being close to there. My dad used to work for Tektronix, and we went one, I think we went there in one day. I don't think we visited my relatives, but we went to Ford, their headquarters. And I remember seeing the
Gene and Jane Bishop telling me
Yes.
Abel said hello.
And that was
I
pretty
went to
cool.
high school.
Because,
Yeah.
you know, I was a kid, it was a
Same
big
grade
deal.
with them.
They have the Batmobile.
Yeah.
They have this is said the limousine Kennedy was shot in.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Dynaction House by Fuller, yeah. A circular house that everything is built in from like the 50s.
Wow, that sounds
Yeah.
good. But
And they have the Wienermobile.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see that.
But I just had my 27th anniversary last month, so I got 3 years and I got 1 year of sick leave, so watch out.
Oh
1 year
boy.
sick leave.
Wow.
So you could be here a lot.
You gotta make money. 60% isn't exactly a lot when you're
We should
retired. You
give
gotta
you
cut your
our
leg back.
contact information. If you ever find yourself in that area, let us know and we'll take you there.
Oh,
Show you the
wonderful.
road.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
I haven't been up there in a long time. I was in the Detroit airport.
Yeah. That,
That's
oh
no
my.
place that I'd want to be.
You know, they redid it and it's gorgeous, but it takes forever to get from one point of the airport to the other. And if you have to make a connecting flight, you'd better not schedule them too close together.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Well, it was 45 minutes between, but we were lucky. We went right. It wasn't even close. But it was
No, we
aggregate,
seemed good. Oh, yeah,
up
it
and
was-
down,
it's,
you know, underneath
we
the
had a
taxi
hightail
ranks.
Sometimes you have to take a bus between terminals.
Well, it would have been good if it was like Dallas or Miami, where you get on the tram or the monorail and go over there. But
Yeah.
you know, I haven't been there since like 1980, and it doesn't look like 1980.
Not at all.
So
So is it Bob?
yes.
So you do know a lot about cars and fixing cars?
Well, I'm not a mechanic.
No.
I was into warehousing type stuff, shipping and receiving, and I saw this. I got into the automotive shop in the parts room, and I put myself through school. And since when my idiot supervisor retired after 40-some years of being a boob, I was the only one there that had college. So I took over it all, and it was kind of like, they're gonna let this guy be. You know, it doesn't matter who you are, you're a bum when you're in charge. So
Right,
I've been doing that for about 11 years now.
I just had my transmission, it wasn't working right on my little Taurus for here. It was on 3700 and I'm saying, 3700, and the guy said to me, well, are you gonna buy a new car? And I said, no, I'm not buying a new car. He said, well, you might as well just go with this then. You know, it's
A
gonna
lot of
fit.
money.
That's a lot of money to put into a used
Well,
car.
we do transmissions quite a bit. They cost in a box from Ford about between $1,600 and $1,800. So they really show you how much
Well,
the
it's
markup
probably
is.
probably $100 an hour at least.
If you have a lift, it takes you. I mean, a good mechanic, maybe an hour. Just take it, drop it underneath.
Wow.
I'm sure the book. You know,
Yeah, I know,
you know what I mean? The book rate is probably 4 or 5 hours at $150 an hour or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
So,
We're done?
Yeah.
Are we done with the salad?
We are, yes.
okay. Are you taking my bottle, huh?
I'm gonna try to reround it.
Okay.
Refill it.
I'm gonna refill it and put it in the refrigerator.
No one's gonna eat the last piece of frittata?
You go ahead.
Alright, okay.
As it's pointing your direction.
I don't have a plate or fork, I can't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
Good
do.
to meet you. Look at you.
Yeah,
Hello.
go ahead, Paul.
There she is.
Hi.
I'm half clean.
Diane, this is my
Hi.
Aunt Betty
Hi, how
Avery.
are you?
Hey.
I've heard the name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard everybody's name, knowing Jane Bishop.
Yeah.
We know the whole town.
Jane, yeah, yeah. Jane and Jean, we were in the same class, graduated from Guilford High School.
Oh, we were talking about that yesterday. 38 in the class or something like that?
What? Yeah,
Like 38 people?
yeah, there was, no, 34.
34,
Yeah, yeah. Now
And-
there's like 300 and something.
Yeah.
I was asking the kids if they have Mrs. Skelly at Baldwin, because she's been teaching, my daughter, she's been teaching for 17 years there. Yeah, and I just, and your son knew,
Who should we, yeah. I,
no, yeah, he said, I didn't have her, but I know who she is. I said, oh,
it's hard to keep track of who has who.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then there's those ones that I've been hearing for years. It's like, they're still there?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, this was absolutely, it's so nice that you could let me come up and,
Oh, no
Yes,
problem.
very nice,
Yeah.
thank
So
you.
there's
Very
plenty of
nice.
food, plenty of eggs, and we don't need any more pastry.
You are an amazing cook.
Well, thank you.
Yes, I want recipes again today. Of course.
Well, the recipe girl can make copies. She's the copier.
She knew to wave, that's good.
you did.
Yeah. She's had a great morning. She just loves chasing deer.
oh, you didn't get them all yet?
We got one. That was
The
it.
camera still
Oh.
running.
Perfect.
They come back. You know, they.
Yeah,
I never saw a deer like that color. I'm used to just the regular tan.
Right.
Yeah.
But this one had, didn't even.
The spots.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, is that because it's a young deer, or is that the type?
It's a type fallow deer like that,
Okay.
and they can be really white or they can be a chocolate kind of
Yeah.
color.
Oh, so graceful watching it
They are.
run.
They're graceful, and they'll tend to like when they stop and look at the cars, and if you stop long enough, they start to sort of come up to you,
Oh,
and so.
Oh.
People who aren't familiar with this road wonder what's going on. So,
Like, oh,
Yeah.
friendly deer?
well, it used to be the whole one, and one of them got out, everybody got out.
Mhm.
You know, so you'd see a couple of deer, cow, and then we'd be in the police blotter. I've been in
Yeah.
the police blotter a lot.
Oh my.
Pig running through neighbor's vegetable garden.
She was asking about this morning.
Do you have pigs now?
Not now.
Not now, okay.
We don't keep them very long.
Oh, gotcha.
You go for
They
the
come,
bacon.
they go.
That bacon was delicious.
So, come, they go. We used to get them around Christmas season because we sold Christmas trees. So we'd have the piglets for Christmas season, and then we'd have the pigs all winter, which is the worst time to have them, according to my husband, because I do nothing to take care of the animals. Just put that right out there. And,
You have plenty to do, Diane.
Yeah.
last year we didn't get any pigs.
I don't
We
know
had
if
them-
pigs here at all ever.
We had them earlier last year.
Okay, did you? Okay.
And then, but we didn't have overwinter any like we usually do. We were trying to cut back because we were trying to get some renovations done on the house.
And then I show up, right?
So, well, we never did get all that we wanted to do in the front done because the bathroom turned into a disaster. So it was one of those, we thought it was gonna be a simple, I wanted just a bathroom from IKEA, you know, for the kids to make it easier. And then you take the wall down and realize there's a hole in a pipe, and there's a draft here, and
Right.
the bowl comes out.
It
new
multiplies,
bowl, yeah,
yeah.
so, next thing you know,
Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, right across in front of you.
that's okay.
Yeah. Are you
Excuse me.
open Thanksgiving?
yes.
You are. We're gonna wanna book with you. Come back at Thanksgiving time.
This year
Now,
we're
the
here,
roads aren't always the same.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be a little better. trip.
Accessible or?
Well, sometimes it's snowy on the way here.
It's like two cars can't pass. Only one.
Oh, okay.
One at a time.
Yeah, all going south, right?
So,
Yeah. And my other question for you, do you have any of your jam available for purchase?
no, because it's freezer jam,
Oh,
and it's
Syrup.
simple to eat.
the syrup,
Okay,
okay.
we were talking about
That
the
you'd have
syrup.
to, that Sam's in charge of, I'm not
Okay.
sure where we're at with syrup. The
Okay.
freezer jam is just that. And
Okay.
if you buy the ball pectin at like Walmart or whatever,
Uh-huh,
you buy the instant one for freezer jam, it is so simple to make. and
really?
It is,
Okay.
And it's one, you make them when the strawberries are in season, and then you can freeze them and you use them for ice cream, anything else. I mean, it's just wonderful.
Wow.
And you don't need a lot of sugar because they're frozen. So that's why it's not
Oh.
that sickening sweet kind
Yeah,
of jam.
it's
So,
very good. Sam, we're asking if there's any syrup available for purchase
I believe so.
to take home with us.
I just don't know.
that's why I asked you. I'm not even sure where syrup is anymore.
There's some.
Diane, do you
back
see
there, I
Louise
think,
Anderson
but not
at all?
unless those are empty.
Well, we see her because she lives across the street.
Yeah.
You know,
I
out
was just
about-
wondering how she was doing.
I know she had a car accident,
Oh, she
and
did?
she hasn't, I don't think has been driving too much since then.
We
Yeah,
don't.
she doesn't drive at all.
Oh,
It was maybe about a month or so ago that she had a car accident.
Small
Probably
ones.
closer to 2.
Maybe two.
yeah, she was a couple years ahead of me in high school, but yeah, I'm friendly with her.
Nothing in there?
She used to watch
There's-
the kids when they were
oh,
I was
little,
making sure they were.
because she would come over in the morning, early and stay for like 2 hours so I could take a shower and do all that when they were babies.
Uh-huh.
And they used to call her Wheeze. Wheeze!
We,
And she'd come in the door and they were all excited. Wheeze is here! And then we were at the church fair a few years later, and Johnny went up to her and he says, "Wheeze, how come you don't come play with us anymore?"
yeah, are you twins?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Do you get along, or do you fight like?
They fight like brother and sister.
They do all right in front of guests.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
They pay,
They get all upset about it.
they banter, but it's fun to watch. Especially when they were younger. It was fun.
Well, when they were younger, she was the shyer one, and Johnny would always be in here. He'd always be out on the
Yeah, he'd
porch.
always be talking.
He'd always be
She'd tell
talking.
him to shut up. I'll be quiet.
Well, you used to come a lot, so she
I think I used to us pretty
she got
fast.
used to you. But when she was little, she wouldn't talk to anybody until they were ready to leave.
Yeah.
So Johnny would be like up everybody's butt,
Yeah.
and then she'd be like, and then as they're walking out with the luggage, Mabel would be like, "Oh, I decided I liked
Do
her."
you remember the TripAdvisor comment with the lady that said about the manly rooster?
Yes.
Teaching, yeah, Johnny made a comment about teaching his rooster to be manly.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was adorable. That wasn't you, was it?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, but this lady just thought it was she said, I thought he was a hoot.
Well, they thought it's such a
Mabel
kick
was
that they
very
could go on
smart.
TripAdvisor and write about themselves. You know, there's not a lot of kids who can go on your little comment. It's like selfies with my baby.
Yeah, good.
I'm going to get a picture of you and Bob together before we go.
You get the.
I know.
She had a lot of pictures taken ever yesterday, so.
I'm going to tell you though, they were all not just side view, but most of the back of your head, and you're so lovely. You should have your face showing. So.
I just gotta move it because I have to go dry my hair and get ready to go. I'm gonna attempt to be on time today.
Yeah, well, you say that to me.
I say that every time you're here.
Do you have a time clock you have to punch into?
No,
Well then, don't worry about it.
but I always say I'm gonna be there on time
Yeah.
every time. Well, everybody who's here, I never make it on time.
Now we are leaving shortly.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I was gonna
how
say we
does
have to
that
settle up our bill.
work? With
Come on,
Sam.
hurry up.
Yeah,
Mabel,
between Mabel and Sam, because I'm usually not here, so that we just leave them
Okay.
in charge of the money. And he also has the book if you need to run any dates by him.
Yes, we do.
And yeah, this
We do,
year we
Sam.
will
We're
be here for
thinking of
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Next year I think we'll be in some island somewhere.
Okay.
So
Good.
That sounds
Diana
Can't
said
guarantee
you-
what size turkey
We'll see. We
Yeah,
do
you'll have to
know.
let us know. We'll come to the island too.
you realize
We'll do
you've
the
adopted
island
us, right?
vacation.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't know what you're in for.
Bigger house, so it's either our
This is
house
our
or
home.
We'll have to
our
discuss
house.
the
Just in
cancellation.
case I suddenly run out of time, it was lovely meeting
Okay,
you.
so we can move on.
We've gone away
That's, how many hours back?
very many excuses.
13 to 15
Yeah,
Sounds like fun.
yeah.
ish.
You can stop somewhere on the way back.
It's supposed to be 12.
Looked at your car, I couldn't believe it was a Ford.
It's a C-Max, the brand new electric.
It's based
Electric.
on the European.
I couldn't
So,
believe it.
yeah.
And you don't have to stop somewhere to charge it. You just.
No
No.
plug-in, it charges itself.
Regenerative braking, every time you brake it
Right.
tops up the battery.
So under 30 miles per hour, it's electric. Above 30 miles per hour, it's gas. And it starts on electric. You don't need
So
to
it's
have
better
gas.
in the city than it is on the highway,
Yes.
but it's still pretty good on the highway.
44.5 miles per gallon.
It was
so
supposed to
far.
get
How many?
40.
44.5.
It was supposed to get
They're not too
37.
Oh,
We've
wow.
only been driving it 2 weeks.
Okay.
We
So,
got it
yeah.
for this trip.
That's good.
And
I
First
saw the
time I've
Ford
ever
on
seen
it,
it.
I electric
Well,
car.
Paul
We
works
have
for
a
Ford,
Fusion at
and
work.
by
Not
the
Fusion,
way,
Focus.
everyone we
Oh,
know
Focus?
gets a
What's the
Ford
little one?
discount through Paul's benefit
The
package.
smallest
So if
one
you
now
ever
is
wanna
the
buy a
Fiesta.
Ford, let us know.
What's the next one?
Because
Focus.
it-
See, we have an all
it's
electric
part
car.
of
I
his
like buzzing
pay
around the county
to be able to
because
give
everybody
friends
turns
and
and
family.
look at it. When the light turns green,
We just have the two.
it's no sound.
It's hard to get used to on this because
It's so
you hit
roomy
the power
though,
button.
and it has a
Real
lot of
key
power.
there,
We
you
were
hit the button,
surprised it had
there's no
power in the
sound, So it
mountains.
has to light up a little
Going
green
through
card,
the
let you know.
hilliness
Oh,
of
oh,
Does it
New
feel
York.
good?
You know, we have
Yeah,
darts at
it's
work
so
too,
much room.
and when you push a button,
Very
it-
comfortable. And we have
You
the
know,
leather
give you a
seats that just
sound,
wrap
yeah.
around, and they're
but
heated
that's
seats.
the Ford's a lot better.
And you
car.
got the,
Yeah.
carry your wheelchair in the bathroom.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah,
You
we
know,
have
it's
the
a revolution.
hatchback,
It's right in front of your
and
face,
there's
and
room in
everybody's
the
like,
back of my
yeah.
wheelchair.
We went in to get
And
an
you saw how little that car is.
Mhm.
There's a wheelchair in there. Folded
And
up.
we got a number of
Oh, my
them,
bad,
all
you
the
put my
paperwork
bad
drawn
knee.
up, and we walked through the
Yeah.
Get it
the
fixed.
display
I
area, and
know,
my wife said,
I
"What's
know.
that?" I said, "Well, it's a C-Max. It's a European model they brought over." She said, "Well, I want to sit in it." She said, "Oh, I want one of these."
No, what I said is, this is my car.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They started to sell us that car in the display room, and I said, well, no, I want one that people haven't been,
Putting their booger fingers on
yeah,
there.
letting their kids play in while they buy something else.
So yeah, we went out and
Yeah.
picked one
That's
out.
good.
Yeah.
Very good.
You played soccer or anything?
Yeah, I play soccer and then I do crew.
Oh, wow.
Are you all set, man?
Rowing.
Rowing.
Growing, yeah.
Hey, you go right to the lake.
All set?
When get something done.
Yeah.
It's a lot
nice.
closer than having to be picked up down at Cox.
Soccer, yeah.
Where do you have to
Two
get picked
granddaughters
up?
play soccer.
I don't know. I start team week today, and then we have preseason Saturday.
School is a week from Thursday, right? 28th.
Yeah, and I still don't know what classes are. Everyone else seems
That
to.
sounds good. 44 miles per gallon.
Well, we were getting 18 before the Explorer.
I wish I was
So-
getting 18 in my Jeep Commander, let me tell you. Can you do it?
What's that? Think so?
Two hands.
Somebody might wear it.
Whoa. Hey, that's good
I
balance.
can pack
Whoa,
that
whoa,
much,
whoa.
Sam.
If you need help, just yell.
Before or after?
What are you doing?
At least
Are
you
you
can't trip over the
cleaning
dog.
up?
The dog's mugging
Get
you.
that crumb.
Oh,
Was it good?
Now, all the bedrooms are upstairs, right? There's nothing down here for
Yeah,
guests?
everything's
Okay,
upstairs.
okay. Do you think you can handle the stairs going upstairs and look at the rooms? Okay. How do you feel about us glancing in your room?
Oh, I don't care.
Is that in your
There's
position,
nothing.
or-
No, there's nothing.
Okay.
Don't do anything that you shouldn't do.
We don't have
Well,
sex-
I wanna
sex
see.
toys out on the bed.
Oh, okay, okay. As long as they're still in the dresser, that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Just don't peek.
Yeah. You know, we're talking about bed and breakfasts, and that's what most people think it is that I've talked to. You know,
creepy.
creepy
Liaison.
assignations and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And
Well, they think, a lot of people think that they're in an area where like everybody can see them sleeping and
Yeah.
going to the bathroom. It's
right.
like, no.
But,
yeah.
If you all have to share the same bathroom, that's a whole different
Yeah.
thing.
We've only been
Yeah.
one place
Where
where
there
you
was-
share a bathroom.
Yeah, and that place actually had two
Oh.
bathrooms, and there were only 2 rooms booked, so we each took our own bathroom. But it was down the hall. That was something. That's the bed and breakfast with the little old lady that yells at you.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the night, okay, remember, she doesn't lock the front door except when she's expecting us. Okay, so she doesn't lock the front door. Everybody in town knows she doesn't lock the front door. We're in there in the middle of the night. I coincidentally get up to use the bathroom, and Paul has to help me walk a little bit. So we just get our sliding pocket door opened in the bedroom. All the power goes out in the building.
Oh
You know, vroom. And so no lights anywhere, pitch black. And our first thoughts were, someone's cut the power to rob the place. And, you know, and the axe murderer is coming in up the
Yeah,
steps.
you know, you gotta start writing books. that
Yes,
are like,
I am.
up.
Upbeat, yeah, I write horror books. Yeah, so this yes, this sweet little face I'm a horror writer. Grisly, really
Yeah.
gory stuff. and so
Are
I
you
still
well-
had to go to the
Are you
bathroom.
well published?
I am published, not well published.
Not well.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
you'll have to
I'm
give
working
us
on my
your
first
full name and-
screenplay now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I write under a pen name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are we able to buy your books?
No,
No.
because I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh,
Why?
come on.
I don't
Come
share.
on.
But I am working on a screenplay, and that's going to be under my own name. And
Well,
maybe,
you're supposed to get famous if you don't give out your name.
I don't, I'm shy.
Mostly
Mostly
shy.
Mostly,
Oh, yeah.
you know, everyone says that.
I never knew that.
Yeah, and you know, the thing is, I am painfully shy. This is
Probably.
all, I'm
Well, you know what? This is a
Yeah.
hush.
And my brother,
We all start out a little shy. You know what I'm saying? The first two couples were here, I guess, already.
Oh,
so
okay.
You may have known each other better yesterday morning.
We didn't know them at all.
You didn't know them.
No.
Okay, because and we were on opposite ends.
Yeah.
So these two were talking, and I sat there quietly.
You did? I thought you were just a quiet person.
No.
Oh.
You just wait for the right opportunity to kind of meander into the group. So I was like, yeah, okay. Took a little while.
Oh, in
For me,
college,
anyway.
in college, I was president of different clubs, and I'd have to get up and give speeches, and each time in the wings, I'd be, it's showtime, it's showtime, it's
Yes,
showtime.
yep, bring
Psyching
it
my head, and then I'm
Yep.
acting, I'm out there, I'm not me. You know?
Well, we're baton twirlers.
Yes.
We're baton twirlers, right?
Mhm.
I am. Right?
Up in
And
the air, of course I couldn't catch it now.
You probably
But
do
but
it.
until recently, you could.
But my
Yeah.
stomach would get nuts before performance. And the minute you get out on stage, I wouldn't say that I was less nervous, but it's like, oh, you're here now.
You're
you
in the
better not
moment.
screw it up.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
You were over in East Haven twirling? Or was that where you went to school? High school,
I
East
was a
Haven
twirler
High.
for the high school, and I took lessons on the side. So
Yeah.
we did performances
Yeah.
and parades.
Yeah, in the parade.
Recitals.
Blow the
and
whistle
stuff,
and
Yeah.
the whole thing for the band.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I bet you were
Actually,
Guilford High School. Is that what it's called? Guilford High School.
Guilford High School, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I loved my
My mom
performing
could
group
come up
better
with
than I
cake,
did
like
the high
little
school.
cake
The high school was
pans.
more military.
Yeah,
Small
yeah.
challenge.
Um,
Like colors, test them out.
The
This is really
outside
small.
recital.
You still have your baton, I bet. Somewhere.
I have one. I think it was a flag baton because when I go to try to twirl it, it's off balance because it doesn't have the flag on it. So I keep looking at it going, oh, this must have been the flag baton because you needed the counterbalance of the flag on it. I just got rid of, was teaching for a little bit and I had a handful of batons that I had ordered and, slowly it just went down the hill and with intentions of trying to get back into it, I never did. And now I'm 55 years old and it's like, who the hell wants
I would
it?
not have guessed that of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, my body feels it. Maybe not.
Oh.
My face, I owe it to my mother and my father, who never had any wrinkles. So
Oh,
hopefully
nice.
it'll keep that way. But anyway,
I'm serious. I keep telling her she needs to do modeling. She needs to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
She'll blink
Keep
her eye.
talking.
I blink my eyes all the time.
It should be the
Anyway,
model that's like this all the time.
I just got a hold of somebody in Emmitsburg, Maryland, who has a twirling core.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she was very thankful for the donation. I said, I gotta get rid of these
So they
damn
do
things.
still do the twirling.
Oh
I
yeah.
I have my baton still, because our family always, probably for 15 years, had a talent show on Christmas night.
Yes.
And so all the little kids, everybody had to do
Yeah.
something, so I'd say, all
That's
right,
camp.
Grandma is gonna twirl. So it was downstairs in the
Right.
basement, and I'd be doing this and this and all that stuff, and they all got laughing and taking the pictures. And
Oh,
all that
yeah.
kind of thing. I said, yeah,
It's
Grandma
amazing.
with the baton.
The family talent
That was
show.
fun, yeah.
Whatever you
We
can
have
I
come
do
up
miss
with.
it. I do miss
Yeah.
Awful.
No, it's not.
But
You'll
you're
look
amongst
back on it.
friends.
I was gonna say, you'll look back on it and go, yeah,
What's
you're
awful?
missing it. Don't shake your
They have a
head,
family
man.
talent show. She hates doing
Do
it.
you? Do you have a family talent show?
Christmas Day.
You do? Oh my God, we always had a Christmas night, and
Uh-huh.
relatives came from all
Isn't
over, and they
that fun?
had an MC with a
It
little
is.
microphone, and
It's a hoot.
yeah.
Well, we have about,
I'm the
40
30th
people
of my
in my
family.
grandma's house, which is the one
Tell me another
the
one.
next house
Yeah, no, really, honest.
for Christmas morning.
You should
So
have
like
heard it
we
last
do our own
night. I never
presents
was
here,
talking
and then we
at
go
once,
there,
but
and then
understanding
we
each
switch
other.
presents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Well, definitely.
we come
That
back
friendly
here, and then like at 3
yesterday.
o'clock we go over to my aunt's house.
When I
we
was
have dinner,
younger, I would
And
have
then we have
said the same thing
talent
about
show, and then we have
myself.
dessert.
Mhm.
And sometimes you have
That's
to push
nice to
yourself
know that somebody
forward in
else
order
people have
to
talent.
Yes.
stuff
be
like
in
that.
the crooks of things.
You have little kids doing stuff.
Absolutely.
Right now
I
we're all
felt-
older.
Oh, okay.
Like the youngest one is
Not
like
necessarily just
11,
yesterday, but
but then
in my older
or
years,
so, and then
I felt
but
a
now
more
there's
openness to
like
me.
babies.
I think when I was
And
What do
so-
you do? You say?
You know, there
What
was
do you
an
do?
element
I
to
just-
that.
I-
Kind of
A comedy, a
maybe
little
so.
something?
No, I
So
I
I
usually
didn't
do
deal with
that.
that, so they
Mhm.
kind of
I
leave me
usually
alone.
No, that's totally what happened to me too.
Right, so
Yeah.
it's like I
There's-
used to be an
oh,
adult,
she's
it was
fake
hard to,
again.
So there's like
Yeah.
one that's
it was
probably
hard
like
to,
2
once I
now,
was an
and then
adult
there's
and
one
good,
that's it's like a couple months old,
I'd
and
sit
there's
there
one
and
that's like maybe a year.
I didn't
and
know
Yeah.
when
all-
to
so
hop
Yeah.
in, well,
they'll
yesterday I
be
saw
so
They will.
Chinese.
They'll do a little dance.
Everyone will play it
Like you
till
say,
we're
face.
done.
Mhm.
That's
It's
the one
funny.
I experienced